Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Ding shoo bob shooby doo doo booby doo dow.
Bang!
Hot dog!
Don't hesitate! It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow!
Howdy folks, and welcome to Horses Sing None of It once again. My name is Ralph Litwin, your host, and with us today we've got a most unusual and interesting and wild and crazy group. None other than Podber, Pat, and Whyte, featuring Mr. Al Podber,
Howdy, folks.
longtime collaborator on many different groups with me, and his dad, Mr. Pat, and Gibbony Whyte, who also played with Al and I in the group Harmony Grits and Jam, her group, in fact, that she named and founded.
It's all my fault.
That's all her fault.
It's all my fault.
So welcome to the show. It's nice to have you on the air here.
It's nice to be had.
Thanks.
Whatever that means.
And we're off.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
You're a host,
What
son.
do you want to start out with for us
Well,
here?
we're
I
gonna
see you
start
got your 12 string
I got
out.
my 12 string and I feel a little like lead belly.
All right.
Or pod belly or something like that.
Podbelly.
So I'm gonna go, we're gonna play a little blues.
Blues is fine.
Come on. See, I got these blues, I can't be satisfied. Well, I got these blues, can't be satisfied. Gonna pack my guitar, gonna take that train and ride. Take the train now. Well, now you don't know my mind. Well, you don't know my mind. You made me think that I'm laughing, but I'm just trying to keep from crying. Keep me from crying. You don't miss your water till your well goes dry. You miss your water till your well goes dry.
All right.
Okay.
Now, I just want to ask a question.
Yes,
Who holds
right.
the copyright on that blues?
That's the public domain blues.
Aren't you glad I asked?
That's
Who wants to know?
That's the royalty-free public domain blues. That's the blues for the band. Every public domain
Hey,
blues.
are we still on?
Yes.
know.
Well,
Oh,
We're
yes.
still taping.
let's do something constructive.
Give me a hammer and it's a...
I think we have another song.
Oh, yes, we'll
All
do
right.
another song.
All right.
We'll do another song.
You may do another song.
Do I get a
certainly.
guitar to play this time?
No,
Tell
you get a
Bill,
harmonica to
you
play.
get you get the D harmonica. Have you got it?
Pocket full of harmonicas.
Now, this harmonica costs
like
money.
desensitize the
They bought.
harmonica?
See this? Okay, they bought the harmonica today.
He bought
the harmonica today. So that's why they're
We'll have-
using it.
we
Didn't
have to
cost
do
me nothing.
it. $17.
You believe
Pay
$17?
$17 for all your harmonicas?
No, I get them wholesale.
Yeah, expensive.
There's a joke here.
Well,
Let's leave it alone.
You know, when he bought it, I told him he was too impulsive. $20?
Play.
Ralph, you can get it for 2.5.
we got
Okay. All
a
right.
somber mood.
Okay. All right. So
This is a somber
This is a
song.
sad
This is
song.
a serious and
This is
solemn
serious.
occasion.
Okay, Halloween ended yesterday. Okay.
And
Hello, Bill, when he comes home this morning. Hello, Bill, when he comes home this evening. Hello, Bill, when he comes home, he better leave those downtown women alone. This morning, this evening, so soon. Old Sam was baking bread this morning. Old Sal was baking bread this evening. Old Sal was baking bread when she found out her Bill was dead. This morning, this evening, so soon. Oh no, it can't be so this morning. Oh no, it can't be so this evening. Oh no, it can't be so. Bill just left home about an hour ago. This morning, this evening, so soon. What you playing, boys? They brought Bill home in a hurry-up wagon this morning. They brought Bill home in a hurry-up wagon this evening. They brought Bill home in a hurry-up wagon. Poor old Bill, his feet were dragging this morning, this evening, so soon. Hello, Bill, when he comes home this morning. Hello, Bill, when he comes home this evening. Hello, Bill. When he comes home, he better leave those downtown women alone. This morning, this evening, so soon.
Yeah,
Very touching.
that's nice.
Yeah.
So, Al, I'm going to put you in the hot seat.
Ouch, man, I knew you. I was sweating for a reason. I couldn't figure out.
Tell us, how is it that you got interested in being a musician?
How's that? Well, how did I get interested in? Actually, I'm going to have to defer the hot seat because I grew up listening to the essence of the title of the show is Horses Sing None of It.
Yes.
And that's pretty much how from the cradle, I would hear my father singing Ink Spot songs, Leadbelly songs, Woody Guthrie songs, and it all blended in. And
Caribbean songs, Mexican songs, Spanish songs, Russian songs.
Okay, Mr. Pat, now you're in the hot seat. How did you get interested?
I was in the Navy days. Had plenty of time, in between battles, we sat in the fantail. And we couldn't put lights on, but we could make a little sound. So we had some bluegrass boys, and Appalachian men.
Uh-huh.
And I heard them, and I said, that's good. And banjo picking, and guitar picking, accordion playing, harmonica. And all. So I said, how do you play a chord? And they said, they gave me a guitar, showed me, and I was a student from then on.
All right.
And when I got out of the service, I played throughout the mountains, in the hotels, Paramount, Flagler hotels, the large ones, singing. Guitar became an extension of myself, So that's my story.
All right.
Oh, Miss Whyte.
Now then he had a son, and he held one hand a guitar,
Oh, yeah.
and the other hand a bottle, and he said, "This is a bottle, and this is a guitar. Here." And there, folks, is how you have it. But you were going to ask
And
me.
I said, use your fingers, so he dropped the bottle.
That's right.
Very nice.
But then I picked it up too many times. I picked up the bottle. Of course, it was full of milk. But anyway.
Okay, as long as we're going down the line here, how about you, Gib?
I never thought about how to answer this question, but in thinking about it while you two guys were raconteuring it up, it occurs to me that I grew up in a family where you made everything. Like you made your clothes and you made the furniture, sometimes what you didn't buy, and you canned up peaches, and we made music. And my mother was very gifted, and so we just sang a lot.
You grew up in the Midwest, is that
I
right?
grew up in the Midwest, yes. Yes, very prim and proper. But I've done my best, I've strived to overcome it every day.
All
Perfect picture of an Episcopalian lady.
Ah, thank
May
you.
I say.
Thank you, ever so much nicer.
We should tell folks, if they want to get in touch with Podber, Pat, and Whyte, what is the number to call? It's appearing on
Oh,
screen
look at that.
as if by
Amazing.
magic. Of course, that's my picture. I'm Ralph Litwin, but Podber, Pat, and Pete, there they are.
We've got a beeper.
You
we've
can
got
call them
email.
on the beeper, 917-244-1325, and then put your own, when you get the sound there, you punch in your own number, and then Al will call you back. Usually.
The beeper is working.
If the beeper is working. Or you can call them on email, which I know nothing about, but if you know about email, then you see the designation up there and you can use it.
It's pod4@delphi.com.
All right.
.com, as we say in the biz.
Oh, .com.
We are going to take a little break here for a public service announcement, and we'll be back on Horses Sing None of It in 1 minute with Podber, Pat, and Whyte.
Wow! Hee-haw!
There's plenty for us all. I can hear the future call. Plenty to share, and plenty to keep. When we can heal a fear so deep, we've clung to our belief that there's not enough, and it's made living so rough. Just to let it go, could that be so tough? Folks, did you know that there's plenty of resources on the earth and plenty of technology to give everyone a decent standard of living while we at the same time clean up all the environmental damage that we've done? But to make this dream a reality, we all have to plan for it. For more information, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Plenty for Us All, care of Ralph Litwin, 140 Morris Street, Morristown, New Jersey, 07960. Thank you.
Hey, 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 we're back on
back.
Horses. We're just rolling right along.
I didn't know we were gone.
And we're going to do a little number from the jug band tradition called Blues in the Bottle. That's why I've got my little
You got
jug
the
out
bottle.
here.
You got the blues in the bottle.
It was
So there's
1905,
something
they
about
tell
it.
me, in Louisville, Kentucky. In Grove's Musical Encyclopedia, it tells you this, that someone invented jug playing. It doesn't say who or how, but it burst upon the scene, and it was a fad that went like wildfire across the country. And this is one of the songs from that tradition. Blues in the bottle, blues in the bottle. Where do you think you're at, pretty mama? Blues in the bottle, where do you think you're at? Where you kicked my dog, and then you sat on my hat. I'm going to be on my way, I'm going to be on my way to see my ponies run, pretty mama. I'm going to be on my way to see my ponies run. And if I win some money, I'll bring my honey some. Play that guitar out. Well, I'm going to silly party, I'm going to silly party. Sorry I can't tell you, pretty mama. I'm going to silly party. Sorry I can't tell you. I can't abide no woman who go around sniffing blue. How about two harmonicas, Mr. Pat? Now, Brewster chews tobacco, Brewster chews tobacco, and a hand uses snuff. Oh, Brewster chews tobacco, and a hand uses snuff. And I've seen that Brewster when he struts his stuff. Blues in the bottle, blues in the bottle. Where do you think you're at, pretty mama? Blues in the bottle, where do you think you're at? Well, you kicked my dog, and now you sat on my hat. Well, all right.
Photo finish.
All right.
Thanks for helping me out with that. Podber, Pat, and Whyte.
Yeah, that
our
was
pleasure.
beautiful.
All right.
Well, I think
You heard it here first.
I'm so tired. I think we should get
And
a pallet on
last,
the floor.
probably.
Yeah, make me a pallet.
Palette. Oh, yes, get it.
Okay. If it's palatable. I'm leaving.
Watch out, you're on, you got a cable on you.
Oh, I have
Well,
to
what's the
boy.
cable? What's the cable?
Sorry about that.
And yet another instrument he's going to play,
Well, they're all guitars.
What's your tootsies, Tootsie?
the old Regal.
You s-
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, it's a copy of a Regal. It's a Sega. Sega made copies of the old Regals of the 30s. And they're pretty decent
It's
instruments.
pretty nice
Yeah,
instrument.
it is.
And if they only known they were going to get a plug, they might have paid you.
Or you.
Alan, if you stamp your feet, for sure, you're going to make the sound
unwind the shoe.
sound man deaf.
Okay, let's.
Yasman.
Okay, now we need one more bit of paraphernalia.
So did I understand you're doing palette on the floor?
We are doing palette on the floor.
All right.
Okay,
An old-time
we
favorite.
certainly are. 1, 2, 3, go.
Make me pallet on the floor. Make me a pallet on the floor, yeah, oh yeah. Make it soft, make it low, and still my gal, she won't ever know. Make me a pallet on the floor. I'll be more than satisfied if I had a train to ride. And when I get there to Atlanta and I've no place to go, make me a pallet on the floor.
Come on, you're
Yeah. Where are you, good time friends of mine? Where are you, good time friends of mine? Oh, friend. Oh, when I had $1, everything was fine. But where are you when I only got a dime? Yeah, singing back, yeah. Make me a pallet on the floor. Make me a pallet on the floor. Yes, on our floor, make it soft. Make it long, make it low. So my gal won't ever know. Make me a pallet on the floor. Oh yeah. Make me a pallet on the floor.
All right. Hope you didn't mind me adding my 2 cents.
Well,
I was
beautiful.
waiting for you to start.
All right.
Couldn't wait for that.
Well, we've got
That's all
just
you-
enough time. The
all you
time
spent?
has flown. What?
That's all it's all you spent for the harmonica?
That's all I spent?
The 2 cents?
2 cents?
The 2 cents.
No, it
That's
wasn't that
wholesale.
cheap.
That's wholesale.
That's the 5-finger
that's a
discount.
I see. We'll give them a plug. Maybe they'll.
Yeah.
This is Marine Band?
Yeah, it's a plug harmonica.
Lee Oscar harmonicas, folks. Send in your contribution. No.
All right. So we
We just have enough time to say thanks for being on the show, and we're going to take it out with Bill Bailey.
Oh, yeah.
So thanks for coming.
We got a hymn alert.
A pick. Where's a pick? You got a pick?
I got a pick.
Where's my pick?
You got a pick?
This
You
is
need a
my
pick?
Yes, I need
You
a
need a
pick.
pick. Wait a minute.
Shows the time's running out.
Hold
The
on.
clock is moving. Wait.
Wait, pick.
Look at
Where
Look on the living room rug. That's where the picks always are.
There we go.
To the rescue.
To the rescue.
The emergency supply.
Look at that.
The
A
host-
chartreuse.
the host
A chartreuse
saved the day.
pick.
The Pickmeister. All right, now we updated this song. Let me sing 2 verses.
All
All
right.
right.
Give me a nod. Give me a nod. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? With you the whole day long. I'll do the cooking and I'll pay the rent. I'm sorry that you went. There came that rainy evening when I threw you out with nothing but a fine tooth comb. Now you know, honey, I'm to blame. Ain't that a dirty shame, Bill Bailey? Won't you please come home?
Don't you come home, Bill Bailey.
What she said?
Don't you come home. I'm going to say so long.
That's mean.
I do the dishes, honey. I pay the rent. You know you done me wrong. There came that rainy evening.
I remember
I
that.
threw you out
You did.
with nothing but a fine tooth comb.
That's all I had.
You know you were to blame. Life is no game. Bill Bailey, don't you dare. Come home. I've got another verse. It's copyright. Won't you get lost, Bill Bailey?
Come on.
Won't you get lost?
What's she saying?
You haven't got a clue.
I thought you loved me.
I've got the lawyer, honey. I've got the house.
Let me out of here.
You met your Waterloo.
I ain't no Napoleon.
There came that rainy evening. You threw me out
I did?
with nothing but a fine-tooth comb.
You threw me out.
Just stay out of my yard. You're off my credit card. Bill Bailey, don't you dare.
I'm mortified. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? Make you the whole day long. I'll do the cooking.
Honey,
I'll pay the rent. You bet you will.
But no, you done.
I'll tell you
wrong,
you're
who
wrong.
cares?
There
Oh,
came that rainy evening when you
I
threw me out. With nothing but a lousy old tooth comb. Now you know, baby, you're to blame. Ain't that a dirty shame, Bill Bailey? You please come home, oh yeah. Bill Bailey, you please come home. Let's make up. Now you know how now. I'm doing the dirty shame, Bill Bailey. You please come home.
It may not look like it, but you're watching the future of the Earth pass by. Because many of these products are made from materials you've been recycling. But to keep recycling working, you need to buy products that say, made from recycled materials. For all those next in line, it would mean the world to them.
One, two, 1, 2. Larry, you know, this simple exercise can help you stay healthy, which keeps medical costs down.
But you gotta do it every day, Vince. Or you'll get out of shape fast.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.